As negotiations inside the conference hall turn ever more tense, protesters turn up the heat outside. Danish police fired tear gas into the crowds and made dozens of arrests. Their response swift and unforgiving, as hundreds of protesters tried to push through the barricades. The group which organised the protest said they'd aim to get inside the Bella Centre and disrupt the talks. One police spokesman described the protest as a riot. Officers also used dogs, truncheons and pepper spray to keep back the crowds and have arrested more than 200 people. Trouble too inside the venue. With just 3 days left to hammer out a meaningful deal on carbon emissions, delegates are bemoaning the lack of progress. Gordon Brown's jetted in early, but he admits securing a deal is proving an uphill struggle.
It's possible that we will not get an agreement, and it's also true that there are many issues to be sorted out. And I think we can play a very important part in bringing the world together to make sure that on this momentous week we get an ambitious climate.
It is not snobbery, it's about holding a genetic structure. The same people have been controlling the world for a very, very, very long time.
We are not alone.
It's about holding a genetic structure. The same people have been controlling the world for a very, very, very long time. It's about holding a genetic structure. The same people have been controlling the world for a very, very, very long time.
Very, very disturbed, misguided man.
He disgusts me with his passion. I think he's a liar. I think every time he gives a speech that he's faking it. His prompter's the one talking, not him. I think he's going to bankrupt our country.
I think he's just criminal to the nth degree. To go. Get out. Get out of our country. Go away. We don't want that kind of change.
I think he's one of the most dishonest, despicable human beings to walk the face of the earth, and I believe he should be tried for treason and thrown in prison.
I think it was a major fraud.
I think it's probably the biggest fraud in the history of the world. Greatest fraud ever perpetrated on our country since it was born 230 years ago.
This election was so fraudulent.
We are Americans. We need the truth. We are the people who speak for our country.
The president, his cabinet, which is full of people that are robbing people of their hard-earned money, is wrong. And a thief, no matter how they're dressed, is still a thief.
Between the media and the Senate, they got to be the most useless groups of people ever assembled.
You have to guard your children against going into cults, whatever they might be. Right now it happens to be the Obama cult. Next year it might be something else.
Wake up, America. Stop watching Oprah.
I think that they've played the race card from day one. They have played the race card.
I think they hate white people.
I think it's about holding a genetic structure. The same people have been controlling the world for a very, very, very long time.
Coordinates are, can't really come in on the camera that well, but 5 hours, 33 minutes, 27 seconds, -6, 10 degrees, 56. Now, I thought to myself, if I were to take these same coordinates and plug them into Google Earth Sky, if I may possibly get the same image, seeing how that these images were taken in 2007, around that time period, right after the South Pole Telescope was first opened, and Google Earth Sky originated in 2007, I thought there might be some possible similarities in the pictures. So let me just open up Google Earth here and I'll show you what I found. Now if we just go to View, Explore and switch the sky. Now I took the same coordinates, which I will show you here. 5 hours, 53 minutes, 27 seconds, -6, 10, 58. Now, I will take those coordinates, zoom out here, and let's begin the search. And I think you'll be pretty amazed at what you find. Looks as though we went into a big dark hole. Now, as you can see, there's no stars around or anything in this image. But if we slowly back out, you'll notice that in this exact image, there was just a cropped out square of absolutely nothing. This is the only image found in the Google Earth sky where it is completely blacked out. Now, if you zoom in really close, there's proof here that this is not just a false image. You see here this background star? The star is cut directly in half. And up here there's a little information tab, and when you click on it, what comes up, I'm not sure if you can see that, but all it says is this. I don't know what this means. I clicked on it, but it went to a dead link. Well, folks, there you have it. There's more proof that Nibiru possibly does exist, and there's a big cover-up right now. And what worries me even more is the fact that someone went to the great extent of blocking out this image, and for the public to see what is possibly imminently coming. Thank you very much.
Intervention was after the last cataclysm. Look where all the major religions came out of. This same area of the world. Christianity, Judaism, Hinduism, Islam.
We are not alone. I have the strangest feeling. We are not alone.
Quello delle eclissi di sole, ma ogni volta viene accompagnato da strani presagi. Succede anche questa volta.
6 minuti senza luce. Il Sole verrà oscurato dalla Luna per l'eclissi totale più lunga di questo secolo. E quello che avverrà tra poche ore, un fenomeno visibile in Asia e che avrà il suo culmine in Cina. Da settimane su internet è partito il tam tam. Insieme a questa eclissi straordinaria potrebbero verificarsi altri eventi come terremoti e tsunami. A scatenare la paura e l'allarmismo è l'approssimarsi della fatidica data, il 2012, indicata dal misterioso calendario Maya come fine dei tempi. Ma non solo, ci sono anche strani avvistamenti nei cieli, come questo, ripreso lo scorso maggio a Padova, un piccolo secondo sole. E tra qualche mese, dicono i siti non ufficiali di astronomia, diventerà visibile ad occhio nudo. Potrebbe trattarsi del famigerato pianeta Hicks, l'ipotizzato 10° pianeta del Sistema Solare che altera le orbite di Nettuno ed Urano. Quello che gli antichi sumeri chiamavano Nibiru sarebbe in realtà una nana nera, cioè una stella che si è spenta, con un suo seguito di pianeti, forse 6 o 7. La sua ellittica, molto allungata, la porterebbe ad avvicinarsi al nostro Sole ogni 3600 anni, provocando sconvolgimenti cosmici. E adesso sarebbe perfetto.
Look at the pyramids. Look at some of the great structures of the ancient world. Primitive people are going to do that. The key intervention was after the last cataclysm. Look where all the major religions came out of. This same area of the world. Christianity, Judaism,